Literary Liberation, The Unbraided Loom, a reflection in the first person by Reuben Camp White. The question I wrestle with: what in life is truly objective and not subjective? It settles in me like a cold weight. The Rivet Pops. I feel the fracture deep inside, the breaking of my own timeline. I know the rivet that held my history together has popped, the binding gone. It leaves me floating in the space where the impact should have been. There is only air, terrifyingly close to the bone. Is the gravity that pulls my soul down truly constant? Or is it just the subjective 9.81 meters per square second of my personal despair? I see the color blue and know its wavelength is 470 nanometers, an objective fact, but the weight of that blue, the oppressive feeling it brings, is mine alone. In the silence, I feel the cold treaty of surrender being signed with the ink of old scars. I realize my subjectivity is the only witness that can truly testify to my pain. We break bread together, and we all agree that hunger is the consensus, a universal, undeniable ache. But my rage is a perfect, isolated system, burning with its own internal laws. The clock advances, showing objective time. But when I try to grasp the memory, it stretches and distorts, becoming soft and unreliable. 2. Beneath the shadow curtain. I watch the shadow curtain fall. It always falls on my side, obscuring my light. When I scream, it is just a simple physical law, a displacement of volume. But to me, it is the sound of my history shattering. My body holds the cellular scripture of what happened. It remembers the precise slant of the blow. The echoes of the past are decaying, an irreversible process, a dying sine wave. I look for justice, but it is a mirrored surface, and I only see the reflection of the one who holds it. The rope burns my hands, the friction is real, and the scar it leaves is my own detailed biography. I know trauma as a universal solvent. It strips away the collective we, until all that is left is a terrified me. My number on the census is immutable, a fact, yet it cannot measure the human worth it pretends to catalog. I live perpetually beneath the white noise floor of a million unspoken anxieties. 3. The absolute 0 point. I reach for truth, but it feels like a locked drawer without a keyhole, inaccessible. I know water boils objectively at 100 degrees Celsius. I wish my rage point was so predictable, but it is always a guess. Yet, my breath is essential, O_2, an objective, non-negotiable fuel that keeps the subjective war going. I see the pavement crack. That is a fact. But what I feel is the profound chasm of systemic injustice it truly represents. Solidarity is the only thing that feels objective, a shared seismic tremor of recognition. My lens of perception is shattered, and the world I see is a painful mosaic of shards. Fear is nothing more than the objective, felt withdrawal of my inner heat energy. And objectivity? It is the cold, definitive weight of an empty chair in a room full of ghosts. The grass withers, the flower fades, but the word of our God will stand forever. Isaiah 40 verse 8, Yes V.